So I'm slowly getting there. Got a whole bunch more to bang out in here, but we'll get her done. Got the glass in. Didn't quite fit. I should have actually tried to fit the rubber, so I had to just cut it down the middle a little bit. Take a little off the inside. I'm still going to seal up the rubber down there a bit. But yeah, keep sanding. Probably just start sanding on the rest of the car. Work up the few spots that need some body work and stuff. Like we got a few. Actually, these aren't too bad. They just need to be sanded out. Although that dent back there needs to be taken care of. I think there's one on the door on the other side too yet, but yeah, we'll keep going. See if I can get all the rough spots in primer this week and see how she goes. Well, I've been sanding for a while. Guess I've been at it for a couple hours here. Like I say, I finished sanding up all the jams. I've just been hitting the car with some 240, 120 on the scratches and stuff like that, trying to feather them out a little bit. Not going too crazy. I'll just shoot a little bit of primer over them and they'll be fine. But I'm not gonna. I don't really feel like filling all the chips, so I'll just sand them out with 120 quick. Doesn't feel terrible, so a little dust of primer should fix her up pretty good. Yeah. Still got some dents and things to figure out here. There's actually dents all over the place. Small ones, so not a big deal. Like I say, I'm changing this hood, so over here there's a whole lot of funkiness going on, but whatever. We cleaned her up. Getting there. Like I say, I just did what I could with the orbital right now. I still got to feather out a bunch. Like you can see a spot here. This one I got to sand. That's actually a dent. There's a little dent on the fender. Really not too many dents or anything though, but it's just the paint's all been chipped and banged up and stuff. So it's kind of what I've been going around cleaning up here. So tomorrow's another day. Figure I'm going to shut her down for tonight. So switch it up a bit. I don't feel like doing body work right now, so I think I gotta go do a little bit of work on the exhaust because it's got this weird stuff going on. You these weird flex pipe things. I don't know if you can see that very well. Let me turn this up for you guys. There you go. So we got some weird flex pipe stuff happening here, and on both sides. It's not bad. I mean, it works. But we got the cherry bomb. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some pipe in there, run the cherry bombs probably back about here, and continue on. I don't know if I'll go completely out or I'm just gonna do some dumps. Might go all the way out. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. The other thing I was doing was I was adding some lowering the back here, but the spring perches aren't very big. So this is kind of a problem with, as soon as I find one, these lowering blocks. Now I don't know what I did with it. I probably threw them out. Well, dang nabbit. No, there's one. Okay. So that's the problem with these lowering blocks that you buy in these kits. So this is a 3-inch block, but you see how it's hollow? Well, when I put it in there, this perch is not big enough. It actually falls inside the block. So, what I am going to do is I've taken some 1/4 inch 2x3. I've drilled it for the stud on the bottom. I drilled and just bolted a stud, like a locating stud for the top. I know some people will comment, they think that this is going to crush. It doesn't, but what I've done in the past, I got to get some material here, but is I've just run a plate, a gusset across the inside and spotted it, so there's some extra pressure holding on it. But with the 1/4 inch wall, there's no way that U-bolts are going to crush that, especially when you cap the ends. But anyways, either way, what I do is I just run like a gusset, a 3-inch gusset that goes inside, and I just zap it in on either side, and it gives it some extra pressure on top. But for now, I got to get some material for that, and then after the fact I am going to make the caps to close it up, and then we can bolt her in the car. So blocks are in, scrub line's a little I'm gonna fix up these brake lines. They're a little excessively long here. See what I can do. I still gotta cut these, but I'm gonna retorque them yet. And well, just drop it down, see what it looks like. See what the new stance is. And figure out how I'm gonna deal with the front. Jipers, that hardly did anything. It brought it down a little, but well, I guess it sat like the front there. Guess I'll have to pull a few springs out of the back there yet. Guess that'll be next on the slate. I mean, I gotta keep in mind, it is a winter car. I gotta go through a lot of snow, but she still needs to come down a little more. Need to at least tuck the rim, at least another inch, 2 inches. Then bring the front down a little bit, just till the white wall crests the top. That'd be nice. Hopefully the back follows that theme. It is insanely hot in here. So, I got my hood off my parts car. Fits good. It's got no dents. I'm pretty happy about that. I got my trunk to fit a little better. So, yeah, I guess I can... I don't know if it needs much. We're going to sand the hood down, see how nice it is, if there's anything it needs. But yeah, pretty much just got to do a couple little dents. And hopefully this weekend I get some primer on her. Not sure where I'm at here. So new hood's on. She fits nice. I pulled the rad. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Mostly because it interferes with this hood bracketry, and I just think that rad is overkill for this car. So I might switch it up and kind of fix some of this stuff. I don't really need this mechanical fan. I think I can go with a different fan. I gotta do the water pump anyways, so yeah, make my way around, fix up a few little electrical bits, but for now, it's fine. I don't think the hood needs much work. I'm just gonna debadge it a bit. And I think I'll go around. I'm just going to weld up these holes that need to be welded up and work on the few dents. There's just some very small dents. There's a little dent here. There's one here that just needs a little bit of work. Doesn't feel too bad. There's a big dent here, and I got to pull this one out. It's actually, there's quite the crease in there. A dent on this door. And then this fender, there's a big old dent on there. So my donor car donated that hood, and because this spear got smashed or something, I guess I could fix it, but the one was pretty good on the other car, so we'll just use her up and get this sucker going. You see, you can lower it down. It's starting to grow on me. It's got a pretty good stance. I like stuff really, really low, but I don't know. I don't think it really needs it. I think she's okay. I only got this one back in. Put my new tires on. But now I got some major rubbish happening. I guess being radials. So, I'm going to have to try to roll my fender lip if I can. Then I adjusted my brakes, but I got it too tight in the back there, so I got to loosen the one drum. We have this one in the shop, so I'm prepping it for a motor swap. I know a lot of you asked why I would change that, but this one here, I think I broke a piston skirt, so it's drivable, but it has a lot of piston slap or something happening on one side. So that's why I'm changing it. I do have, just got to finish putting it together and then paint it yet, but a buddy of mine basically gave me his 327, so I've cleaned it up a bit. It's going to get slammed in. So, yeah. And then that one, I'm still working. It's slow but steady progress. My goal is still to get it in primer this weekend, but we'll see. Kind of got a little bit of everything going on here. Okay, so we got a few of these spots all cleaned up. Just wanted to take the Dodge off the front. I like the emblem, but the writing's kind of meh. We got this, whatever it was, antenna hole filled. Same up here, these two little holes. Okay, so my donor car donated its trunk again. Well, now. The other one had a bunch of rot and a lot of dents. Although this one I noticed it's got one dent or two, but I don't know. I think the car looks cool with like nothing there. It looks like it has like almost a French license plate. So I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna fill all these holes. May as well add some more mud work while I'm at it here. But I'm gonna shave that all, and then I'm just gonna make a remote trunk like I do with everything else, like a either electric, or I'll just put a cable pull to pop the trunk. So I'm gonna clean these all up, weld all these shut, and yeah, get the car ready for slinging some mud at some dents here. Cool. So we got some mud on there. Pretty sure I have mud on all the dents. Just waiting for it to seal up. Or dry. So we can sand it all. It's getting there. Oh. I missed the dent. Yeah. Waiting. Hate waiting. We're close. Getting close. I should hit my goal of some primer on it. Looks like I've got to prime the whole car though. There's so many spots. And then I have to proceed to sand the whole car again. That's fine. So we are Saturday night. It's about 11:30. Gonna call her a night. Just put on my extra schmear on a couple places here. Got there and I don't know, somewhere else the other side. Other than that, I think I gotta go over it one more time, but I think it's ready just to put some primer on it. See where we're at. I guess I had a couple hours mucking around with this tonight. Mostly just that trunk lid. Dealing with that today. The other lid was pretty rotten and stuff, so I used this one and then I smoothed everything out of it. Again, I got to put a remote latch, but I think that looks nice and clean in the back. So yeah, I did that. I've been mucking with this car, the coils. I got my coils in the back now, so I just got to make the mounts. So like I say, all this air ride is coming out. Doesn't really drag stuff on the ground, so it's kind of lame. So I figure I'll take it out, make it static. I still have to find some springs for the front, so I got to lift her up a little more. Hopefully it'll be done tomorrow, so I can take her in for cruise night. So yeah, I guess tomorrow I'm going to sand a little bit and clean her up and get some primer on it. That'll be fun. Well, she is a bit of a muggy Sunday morning here. Gonna get the ball rolling. Finish up sanding some stuff. And just mask off whatever I need to, just so I can get a bit of primer on her. So I got everything masked up. Gonna blow it off, wipe it down one time, and I'm gonna shoot some primer on everything. I know a lot of the stuff I don't have, I'm not really priming. I'm just gonna wipe off with some gun wash after with a rag. So my chaos here, just gonna mix up some primer. Today's variety is gonna be Rondex 2K primer in my crappy gun. We'll try it in there. Or my primer gun. No, we're gonna use my primer gun. Or is that my primer gun? No, this one. My gun of choice. Big tip. What's on there? I don't know, doesn't say. But either way, this is the one I'm gonna use. Well, she's in primer. Gonna let her sit for a day. Gonna sand her down. Fix up any little spots on her. For the most part, should be fine. Not going for anything show car. We're just going for driver stuff here. Be a matter of time before it'll get all screwed up again anyways. So, yeah, I guess that's where we're gonna leave her in this one. And it's still early. It's about, yeah, just after 2 o'clock there today. I think I put in a couple hours today just getting her ready and priming. Had Rolly and Trevor were over, so they gave me a hand taping it up. And I guess later on today I'm just gonna work on the Pontiac. So that's it for now. We'll catch you guys later. See you in the next one.